We've been married for 27 years, got 4 children. I work in property, Simon works in
quality in the defence industry.
We love holidays, I think that's fair to say. We're very active, lots of travelling, do lots of different things. We enjoy spending time in each other's company, I think it's fair to say, which after 27 years, is a bit of a push sometimes, but yeah.
It was a joint thing, wasn't it? We sort of sat down and said we needed to do something.
We did a couple of marathons in the past for charitable reasons, and we really enjoyed that. The training together was really, really good. You know, COVID hit, we sat on the couch, we watched a lot of Netflix, ate a lot of Monster Munch, and kind of went, oh, okay, this is not going in a good way, we need to kind of do something. And I had tried gyms, I don't want to name names, but you know, when you walk in and everybody's kind of in their 20s and they're really buff and couldn't get on any machines because they were all queued up with a guy, and just really didn't like it at all, but knew I wanted to do something. And it was a friend that had already sort of sought out the DVCC. It kind of intrigued me because I was more interested in that real personal thing. I kind of said, shall we have it? And you were like, let's go. Yeah, as I said, we tend to do quite a few things together. We're quite good at motivating each other, and so it was a kind of a no-brainer.
I go out mountain biking every now and then, but again, that sort of stopped. It was just sort of piling on the pounds and just feeling unhealthy. Being at work, at home all day, and then you're sitting on the couch at night watching telly, just not doing anything. And then when
I had a couple of health struggles as well that kind of have floored me a little bit, and so I've kind of really noticed my fitness has gone right down. As I say, we did a marathon, sort of the first one 9 years ago. We were really fit after that, really fit, and lockdown just. Simon used to travel quite a lot in his job, and you have been at home since week 1 of lockdown, and you haven't moved out yet. So, and that I really sort of seen the difference in him about, you know, not being out. So it was something we could do together, something that would be fun. We knew it would be hard, but we don't mind that. But yeah, just
it's enjoyable, man.
Yeah.
All the trainers, they understand where your fitness is. They know your personal best. They write it down. How you're getting on. It's sort of like a family, isn't it?
I think for me that's the thing, it was that personal. When I come in, there's somebody there to say, hey Karen, how your last session was really good. They know who you are, they know your fitness levels, they know where your weaknesses are. And you got that every time you came in, not just for the first sort of couple of sessions where you do your signing on thing and then you don't see anybody. You know, it was every time. Everyone that was here already was very friendly. Everything was really tailored for you and for us. And that's the bit for me that was like, that's what I want. I don't want to walk in and be nobody. I want to walk in and people are going to understand where I'm coming from. I think the other thing as well for me was being surrounded by people that are of a similar age as well, because it is different doing exercise when you're 50 plus than when you're 20 plus. And I did not want to walk in. I'd seen lots of beautiful bodies staring at me. So for me, that was kind of, that was that box ticked as well.
So I've got bad knees, they sort of ache a lot, have a lot of pain with them, and then you've got a bad shoulder, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had rotator cuff surgery, but I'm also asthmatic, and I've only had that diagnosed in the last few years. It's not something I've had for a lifetime, and it was one of the things that kind of drove me to come. My cardiovascular was so bad. One of the trainers said to me last week, your improvement with your breathing is just so good. And they noticed that. Somebody said to you the other day, I can see your shape changing. That's kind of nice when somebody notices it.
I enjoy it now. At first, do a few sessions and you're aching and
it's a bit of a shock.
Oh, really? Do I have to do this? You're completely unfit. And after a while, your fitness starts to pick up. You know, you can see the change in your shape and your weight loss. For me, it's enjoyable. I mean, I walk out here sometimes, stagger out, sweating, but come back the next day. Great.
We've kind of changed what we do in the evening now to fit around the gym. It's that lifestyle change. It's become part of our routine, our life now, and we just come back off holiday actually. We both missed it when we were on holiday. I never thought I'd ever say, I could do a session in the gym. But
It's also the different routines. You know, you've got your R&R, the small group, large group, and the boxing as well. I do the boxing.
I do the R&R. The only thing that gets Simon out of bed on a Saturday morning, so that's quite an unusual change. And then we do the sort of the group sessions together.
All the coaches, you can't split them really.
Yeah,
they're all really good.
So good.
Small session on a Tuesday, even though I stagger out of that, but the boxing as well.
I like R&R.
It's helped you a lot.
Yeah, it really has with my joints and everything. My sort of mobility has increased amazingly. But then I also like watching Simon, you know, get beasted when we do a small group by somebody as well. So I enjoy that too.
Definitely have a go when we've done the 6 week trial and see how you feel after that. And I'm pretty sure that they would feel the way that we did.
The personalised service that you get here is the unique bit for me. You can go to any gym anywhere, you can do weights wherever, but with the DVCC you get that every session. It's every session, no matter what you go to. Even if you go into a large group where you've got 8 people, they still know exactly where your issues are, when to push you, when to not. I don't think I get that anywhere else.
And also during that session, even though there's sort of 8 or 10 people in there, they will come round and focus on you as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're not left with the trainer at the front shouting, telling you what to do. They're coming round, explaining why you're doing those exercises, the benefits, and just understanding how you're feeling doing those exercises, and if you've got any issues as well. You know, it's really good.
Yeah,